What's up, guys? Here with another video, and this is now on my opinion of the photographer that got banned for calling Cris Cyborg a dude over Instagram. My personal opinion about this and about him being banned. Well, I'm gonna go through two things. Number one, the comments, and then number two, him getting banned. Number one, on the comments of him saying that Cris Cyborg is a dude and that, oh well, this is the first time Holly ever made this dude's nose bleed. I know like these comments have been made all the time, and people, including myself or even other people, have known when you see Cyborg, of course, something that comes to your head is that this is kind of a masculine woman. And of course, she's not the most feminine woman. And at this point, now I myself am watching what I'm saying about her, just because you never know who is watching and who is listening to these videos. But these are very common insults, and I don't think they'll ever end. But of course, in the public, these insults by public figures will not continue moving forward. You're not going to hear these insults anymore in public, and much less now because this photographer got banned. Now, this is the second part where I'm going to give my opinion on him getting banned. In terms of the photographer getting banned for these comments, you have to keep in mind that both Dana White and Joe Rogan, who are huge public figures in the UFC, possibly the face of the UFC outside of any fighter, would, if you're thinking of the actual face of the UFC outside of any fighter, number one, you gotta think about Dana White, and number two, you gotta think about Joe Rogan. So these two figures have in the past said, in the words of Dana White, Cris Cyborg looks like Vanderlei Silva in a dress. And then, in the words of Joe Rogan, including Tony Hinchcliffe, another comedian, Cris Cyborg is going to be the first female fighter to make weight by chopping off her penis. So, Dana White basically calls Cris Cyborg a man in a dress, or says that she looks like one. And Joe Rogan is implying that Cris Cyborg has a male sex organ. So when you think about these things, and then you add the fact that a photographer gets banned because he makes a comment saying that Cris Cyborg looks like a dude, it doesn't make sense to me that he got banned. And at this point, I would say that yes, ban everybody who's gonna crap on Cris Cyborg. But the thing that we have to think about now is that before this guy got banned, there should have been a warning. There should have been a warning to everybody in the media, every person in power, every person who has any major swing in the UFC and its direction, all the faces of the UFC, all the CEOs, Dana White, presidents, representatives, commentators. You cannot say anything about Cris Cyborg and question her sex. You cannot question her gender. And that's something that they should have put in before this happened. See, I don't believe this photographer should be banned. I believe he should just get a warning, and then he should be allowed to continue his work. Because if you're going to keep Joe Rogan and you're going to keep Dana White in the positions that they're in, and I know they have positions of power, both of them, both Rogan and White, well, they shouldn't, but they could, and they can get away with a lot of things that a lot of other people can't. But the fact that they got away with saying that Cris Cyborg is a man, has a penis, and then you get a photographer saying that, oh, well, Cris Cyborg is a dude, and, congratulations to Holly for fighting so well against a dude. This photographer should not be banned. He should just get a warning, and then there should be a public warning to everybody now that no more comments about Cris Cyborg and questioning her gender. And that's how it goes. So in terms of this photographer getting banned, no, bring him back, let him continue working, ban him if he does it again, and that's it. But to ban him, for life or just ban him completely. No, I don't believe it. This is the whole. I was pretty neutral about the Ariel Helwani bringing him back, but with this photographer, I'd say bring him back. I'm in support of this photographer. Well, I'm not in support of what he did, but I'm in support of the fact that he should be given another chance. Because if you can give Dana White and Joe Rogan the ability to keep doing what they're doing without taking heat, then this photographer should be able to. Anyways, that's just my opinion. Please leave your own and please like and subscribe. Thank you.